So, one message you wanted to give to your readers by this book.
Never give up. Giving up is not an option in anything in life. In anything in life. मैं बहुत सालों तक सोचता रहा गीता में ये क्यों लिखा है कि कर्म किए जा फल की इच्छा मत कर। बहुत सालों बाद पता चला कि कर्म करना ही बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। फल की इच्छा अगर करते रहेंगे तो कर्म ही नहीं करेगा इंसान। And life is about doing. Life is not only about thinking. There are people in life who are doers and then there are thinkers. I'm a doer. And I don't worry about failure.
Hello, everybody. This is Jaiveer Singh, and today I am in conversation with a very prominent personality who needs no introduction, none other than Anupam Kher sir. Hello, Anupam sir. How are you?
Very good. How are you? Nice to chat with you on a Sunday afternoon.
Thank you, sir. I am good. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us the time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, my first question is, what personal experiences derive your thought process for this book, Different But Not Less?
So all my books, the 4 books that I have written, they're all motivational books. They're all books driven from my own life, the way I have learned about life, the way I have dealt with life, the way I look at life. So I'm not an author or a writer by profession, but I look at life as the most motivational thing in the world. The way life treats you, the way you treat life. Different But No Less is my 4th book. And people don't expect an actor to write a motivational book. They think that actor will write his memoirs or a book on acting. But acting is part of my profession, part of my life. It is not my life. As a person, my life is like journalism is part of your life, not your life. You're a son, you're a father, you're your brother, you are anybody, you're a friend. And how you conduct yourself in life or how you deal with life is what makes you the person that you are and what makes me the person that I am. So I always felt that whenever I felt that I don't know how to deal with certain situations in life, I pen down, or to be precise, I speak in a speaker in a recording machine and pen down my thoughts. So when Tanvi the Great we were making and we were finding it, we suddenly reached the roadblock of the financiers saying that postpone the film by 2 years because he had no funds. I started writing how to deal with this situation. And I also look at life from a comical point of view. Every situation, unfortunately, not the life problem or somebody being very unwell, but otherwise every problem has 2 sides, a comical side and a serious side. Somehow or the other, I'll see the comical side of it. I said to myself, 240 people are ready to travel and this has happened, now how to? So out of panic also and out of how to deal with it, I start recording my impressions of my thought process, what is going on in my mind, and I do it in a very funny manner, in the sense that, oh, ab kya hoga? So that every day, nobody in the shooting knew what I was, or what me and my production main guy, executive were going, and that was getting recorded. I had sent an idea to, because the tagline of Tanvi the Great is different but no less, because the mother taught an autistic daughter that you are different but you are no less, because we have treated autism as a superpower, not as a self-pity, indulgent kind of a thing. And before we released the film, the book was ready. So my books may not have some literary thing, because that's not what I'm aiming at. But if you read them, you will discover at the end of it, life is not so tough, and not giving up is not an option. Yeah.
So when I talk about the subject of this book, like different but not less, it's a too much motivational. Like people like me relate to it. Like we might be different, but we are not less. So what was your thought process before choosing this name only, the specific title of the book?
So that is the tagline of the film, because because the mother keeps telling the daughter, "Beta, you are different, but you are no less." And then I realized that all of us are different, but no less. Unfortunately, we start treating our life in an ordinary manner. We are all extraordinary people, but we let life take over our lives, and we become ordinary. I was different when I came to this city. I came from a small town, poor family, but I always felt that I was different, but no less. So all this, when people read the books, they will discover कि यार मैं भी बहुत empowered person हूँ, मैं क्यों भूल गया हूँ मैं इस बात. So that's why the title, strangely the titles of all my 4 books are very uh, are a product of my. This is my first book. It's called The Best Thing About You Is You. 2011 I wrote this because I was feeling, यार मैं कैसे अच्छा महसूस करूं. Then I realized that no, the best thing about me is me. My second book, which is my autobiography called Lessons Life Taught Me Unknowing. Lessons are lurking around all over the place, in people and human beings, in situations, in how people deal with situations. And lessons are not कि ये करना नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं करना चाहिए. वो सब हमारी जिंदगी के आसपास. And third book was because COVID had happened, and we were suddenly living from day to day, one day at a time. And that's why the third book was called Your Best Days Today, because we did not know what's going to happen tomorrow. And fourth is different but no less, because it's such an empowering message to my own self and to other people who read this.
No, that's a fact. I myself have read this book and I genuinely felt very empowered.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy you did that.
But I also feel like I come from a rural background, a very small village. Their parents have this feeling that their kids are very less, very less. They keep pushing. I think it is the book that should reach to millions and people should read it and feel that we all are empowered in our way.
When you talk about parents become very protective towards their children. So they feel that they don't want them to be,
Average.
at least my generation and my generation later. But now today's generation is completely different. They want to find their own path. They want to make their own mistakes. My father was not like that at all. My father thought I was the best thing that has happened to humanity. He thought I was the ultimate guy, good looking, very good. He knew that I was very bad at studies, but he used to be my best friend, my biggest cheerleader. So I have not experienced parents thinking that their children are not that good, but I think they do it out of protection. But छोड़ देना चाहिए, मुझे लगता है माँ बाप को बच्चों को अपनी मिस्टेक्स उनको खुद सीखनी चाहिए, बिकॉज इंसान एट द एंड ऑफ इट सीखता अपनी मिस्टेक्स से ही है. कितना माँ बाप की मिस्टेक्स से नहीं सीखता, बिकॉज माँ बाप ने अपनी मिस्टेक्स अपने हिसाब से की है.
Okay. Sir, what was the hardest part of writing this personal story in the form of this book?
Because what was happening on the side was the truth, was not fiction. So it needed courage to write a book while the situation was quite precarious or quite problematic. I was actually walking up to the Siachen Glacier while writing a book. It was when the oxygen was less, oxygen was less. But I was saying in the book, I'm just giving an example. ठीक है, oxygen नहीं है, I'm breathing very difficult, with great difficulty, I'm gasping, but I will keep walking up. So the parallel story of the book which I was writing was real, truthful, and frightening. And yet that's why I feel so good, because if I had not written this book, it would have been difficult to deal with this situation.
So, how did you balance like narrating your story with the helpful advices for the readers? Like you were going through a phase, but still you managed to give advice in every column, everything. So, how did you balance that?
Because that's what life teaches you. That's why my thoughts and my lines are not borrowed. I am not writing a book from somebody else's experiences. I'm writing a book from my own experience. I'm writing a book which I'm going through. Or every book. When you tell your fears to people or your shortcomings to people, it liberates you. Because people try to frighten you with what they think you are frightened of. आप अगर lack of confidence है और I'm just saying, give an example. या आप कोई भी इशू है, अब आप दुनिया को बोल दो यार मैं बड़ा नॉन कॉन्फिडेंट किस्म का आदमी हूं, तो देन द वर्ल्ड विल हैज नथिंग टू फ्राइटन यू विद, बिकॉज आपने खुद ही बोल दिया. या मैं बचपन में तुतलाता था, मैं गिर गया था तो मेरी जबान कट गई, तो मैं बोलता था सबको. अगर मैं हाइड करने की कोशिश करता तो मैं पकड़ा जाता. या बिकॉज वी आर लिविंग इन अ वर्ल्ड वेयर समबडी एल्स इज डूइंग बेटर देन यू, वी आर मेड टू फील दैट वे. कि जी आप एनडीटीवी के लिए इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं, कोई टाइम मैगजीन के लिए कर रहा है, कोई सीएनएन के लिए कर रहा है, बट आपकी सिचुएशन में होना भी बहुत बड़ी बात है ना. Millions of people must be wanting to get into a situation like that. So we have to find our own strength within our own self.
So, what was the most meaningful part of telling your story in this book?
Everything. That never giving up is not an option. The failure is not failure is not trying or giving up. Till then, it's not a failure. Because failure is an event, never a person. Event fails, person does not fail.
Sir, you have written a beautiful phrase in this book. True beauty often lies where the world forgets to look.
Yeah, because हम अपनी आंखों से, नंगी आंखों से कुछ खूबसूरत चीजें देखते ही नहीं है. हम उन खूबसूरत चीज हमारे बीच में मोबाइल ले आते हैं. We are busy capturing
moments.
Through it, when you are capturing it in a mobile, you are putting a frame around it, because then your vision becomes only the frame that is there in the mobile phone. Otherwise, when you look at with naked eyes, everything is beautiful. बड़ी अच्छी लाइन बोली थी one of the Beatles. He said, "Life is what happens to you while you are planning other things." You understand? So I don't monitor my life constantly. I live my life. People unfortunately exist in their lives. I think the best thing is to live life.
So, what was that one thing that you got to discover about yourself while writing the book?
That it is the end result. When you don't know, everything has a breathing. Everything is breathing. It's like seeing the goalpost of winning goalpost for a runner, but he's looking at it, but he's running towards it. That space when he's running and trying to speed up, trying to cross other people, is the most beautiful phase. Before that is preparation. Life में आप अपने आप को prepare करते हो और फिर दौड़ते हो. So for me, journey is much more important than destination. It's the journey that is very exciting.
So, this is your 4th book and you are in the most demanding profession, acting and writing. How do you juggle between these two roles?
My grandfather used to say, a busy man has time for everything. वो ये भी कहते थे कि अगर किसी से काम करवाना है, बिजी आदमी को दे दो, वो कर देगा. जो खाली बैठा होगा वो नहीं कर पाएगा. So I think if I want to do something, I will manage. ना आपने संडे को मेरा इंटरव्यू रखा है, तो मैं आपको कह सकता था यार कल कर लेते हैं, परसों कर लेते हैं, बट मैं खाली बैठा था. अब मैं प्रिटेंड करके बैठता कि मैं खाली बैठा हूँ, लेकिन मैं जयवीर को आज इंटरव्यू दे दूंगा तो वो सोचेगा वेला बैठा है. और मुझे ऐसी कोई इशू नहीं है. मैं बैठा हूँ. आज आप मुस्कुराते हुए बात कर रहे हो, बल्कि आपने अपने फादर के कमेंट भी मुझे बता दिए दैट ही इज वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ मी. सो कल हो सकता था कि यहाँ मेरे ऑफिस में 25 लोग आ रहे होते, जा रहे होते. आई डोंट टेक माई सेल्फ सीरियसली एंड आई हैव नो इश्यूज अबाउट not taking myself seriously. I'm happy to be who I am, because not many people can sit and look at these trophies and look at these achievements and sort of say that I have achieved so much. So I think it's the more you take yourself seriously, the more it is more complicated life becomes.
So, one message you wanted to give to your readers by this book?
Never give up. Giving up is not an option in anything in life. In anything in life. मैं बहुत सालों तक सोचता रहा गीता में ये क्यों लिखा है कि कर्म किए जा फल की इच्छा मत कर. बहुत सालों बाद पता चला कि कर्म करना ही बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. फल की इच्छा अगर करते रहेंगे तो कर्म ही नहीं करेगा इंसान. And life is about doing. Life is not only about thinking. There are people in life who are doers and then there are thinkers. I'm a doer. And I don't worry about failure.
Yeah. Sir, if you have to dedicate this book to anybody, who would it be? Who would you choose?
So it is dedicated to 3 different people. It is, in the beginning, says that the book is dedicated to the Indian Armed Forces for their courage, sacrifice and unwavering spirit. To extraordinary souls like Tanvi who remind us that being different is a kind of brilliance. And to all those who never give up, may your strength continue to light the way for others. So it is dedicated to these 3 kind of people.
Okay. Sir, do you feel whatever message you wanted to give by this book, you were successful in giving that message?
I think completing a job in itself is success. You know, when somebody comes to give you a flower, okay, then that needs to be appreciated. Somebody has gone to a bookshop or a flower shop, picked up the flower, came to your office, gave it to your flower and is quiet. That itself is an intention. Intention is much more important than sometimes anything else. So I think the lessons will take a little time for the book to register. It is just 1 week old. It's doing well. People like you are wanting to find out about the book.
Sir.
Spread the word, my friend. That's important.
Thank you so much, sir. That's it from our end. Thank you so much.
I had a great time talking to you, my friend. Take care of yourself. Lots and lots of love. Give my regards to your family.